Figured I'd go live and trying to hang out with some of you folks. Just chilling. Figured I'd have an open discussion and promote one another's channels and make those connections, help each other out, and all that good stuff. So it's late. It's 1:40 here. So I'm not sure how many of you folks are on right now, but hopefully we can get some of you to stop by and show some support and hang out with me for a little bit before I eat some more and go to sleep. So yeah, I've been doing these vertical lives lately. Started doing these recently, and I really enjoy them. They're pretty straightforward, and it seems like we've had some newcomers to the channel from these, which is pretty cool. And also a lot of our awesome regulars who show support regularly. So it's been pretty cool. I like it. I like it for sure. We got one person. What's up, Roadhog? How you doing, man? What's going on? Thank you so much. Welcome in, Roadhog. Thanks for the thumbs up too. I'm assuming that was you. Appreciate that, man. What are you up to today, man? You're up in Michigan, from what I remember. So it's probably, let me think. Michigan might be straight north from here. So you might be, it's probably late for you too. It's either probably 12:41 or 1:41. Good, man. More blessed than I deserve. Just hanging out. And what's up, Glacier Shark? What's going on, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Was just chatting with Roadhog, man. Glacier Shark was chatting with Roadhog. Sorry, I was choking there. Glacier Shark, I was just chatting with Roadhog, just saying hello. I seen the hog in another live tonight. Yeah, Roadhog is awesome. He's at 2:42. Oh, all right. So you're an hour later there. All right, all right. It's earlier for Glacier Shark. I think he's like 3 hours earlier, something like that. Yeah, Roadhog is great. He's a great supporter. He's we've got 3 people in the house. Awesome. Smash the thumbs up for whoever comes in. Roadhog is a great supporter. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy for sure. I just pretty much end of our day, end of my day, end of my wife and our 2 sons. They're already passed out. Me, I'm still up and about, trying to wind down. Probably gonna eat some unhealthy food in a little bit and go to sleep. That's my game plan. What about you, Glacier Shark? It's probably still kind of late for you. Try to get around to everyone. That's cool. Yeah, I try to make my rounds too, but it's tough. It's tough for sure, especially when I genuinely like a lot of the people that we're connected to, and it's tough. I like to show support to all of them, but it's tough to find the time. But I definitely like to make my rounds and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll stop by just real quick just to say hello. 5 people in the house. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Emo38. Right. Shut up. Oh, okay. Maybe I thought you wrote what up initially, but womp womp. Interesting. Emo38. Your name might be appropriate. Yeah, I took a nap this afternoon, so I'm up. Nice. Thanks, Glacier. Yeah. Womp womp. No whining. I've been having a great day. I don't think I'm having the same problem. Yeah, I feel you, man. Oh, having the same problem as far as making rounds, showing support, or being awake late. Emo38, you could try to participate and be friendly, or you could waste your time. Wesson, hola. Hola. Bienvenidos. ¿Cómo estás? Welcome in, welcome in. Just chilling, just chilling. I just hit the first button that he probably needs gone. My friend, wait that, hold on. My friend, what's up? Haha. Emo38. What's your deal, Emo38? Are you an angry person, sad person, lonely, bored? I mean, what's your deal? 9 people in the house. Awesome. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Please share this out. Let's get some people to hang out. Friendly people, preferably. ¿Qué país eres? Soy de los Estados Unidos. ¿Y tú? I need to go. Bye. Well, hello. Hi, it's a me, Mario. That was funny. It's a me, Mario. Mexico. Okay. Wason, do you have a content channel, Wason? Welcome in. Welcome in from Mexico. No hablo español, pero yo entiendo muchas palabras. Yo aprendo en la calle porque yo tengo muchos amigos. Antes yo tengo muchos amigos de Salvador y Honduras y Ecuador y Guatemala. It's interesting who will pop in next and what they will say. It seems to be, we'll call it interesting. Sometimes I just don't like it, but Mario, that was a funny entrance from Mario there. It's a me, Mario. Welcome in, Mario. Welcome in. And bye, Emo38, in case I did not say goodbye to you, even though you were rude when you entered. Hopefully you'll reflect and realize you were being rude. Whatever. I know, right, Glacier Shark? Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's all good. I'm looking for watch hour, so welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'll put up with a certain amount of idiocy and rudeness. ¿Conoces la serie del Chavo del Ocho? No, no conozco. Chavo del Ocho. Not a clue. Not a clue. 11 people in the house. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Say hello, everybody. Hit the thumbs up, please. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up on the way in, please. Share this out if you want to. That would be cool. Would appreciate it. Good thing you can read that because I can't. My Spanish is not fluent, but conversationally I can hang with people and enough to get things done. 11 people in the house. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. All right, more thumbs up. Thank you, folks. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I would like to learn more, but not a priority right now in life. I learned a lot in the restaurant industry growing up. Que es sorprendente ver gente que hable español y inglés. I'm not sure of that second word there. See people that can speak English and Spanish and English. Not sure of that second word there. 7 people here, 7 people here. Was 7, drop the 3. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you have not already, folks, please. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Esta noche. Is the night. Sorprendente. Not familiar with that word. You lost me there. You lost me there. You lost me there. 12 people in the house. What's up? Say hello. Say hello. Get involved in the chat. We got some cool people. We got Roadhog here. We got Wesson here. We got Glacier Shark here, chilling out. Great, great people. Well, Roadhog and Glacier Shark, they're great people. Wesson, I don't know. They are a newcomer to the channel, so I'm still seeing what they're about. Trying to translate as I go here. If anybody could help me out with that translation, I'm not understanding that second word there. Sorprendente. Not a clue. 9 people in the house. Welcome in. Hit the thumbs up, people. Hit the thumbs up. Please help us out. That would be appreciated. So help us out. I mean, my wife and I, this is our channel, and we're working on watch hours. So if this gets shared out, if this gets promoted, that would be awesome. Awesome. Yo domino más o menos el inglés. El domino. No entiendo domino, pero yo entiendo las otras palabras. Más o menos. Okay. 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 Well, welcome in, man. I'll try to hang with you as far as whatever I can understand. No, he's not cursing me in Spanish. I know enough to know that he's definitely not cursing me in Spanish. Not at all. I don't believe. Shannon Wall, hello from Amarillo. Amarillo, Texas. Is that a place in Texas? Vague memory. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, Shannon. Thank you so much for saying hello. Okay, and the Spanish is nice. XD. I don't understand. Texas. All right. Shannon Wall, hello, welcome in. Yeah, Shannon, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. In Texas, it's probably still pretty warm or hot in Texas, I assume. I heard Texas gets some crazy temperatures during the summertime, 100 plus degrees steadily, I've heard. My wife and I have been driving for 3 months tractor trailer. We drove 75,000 miles. So 3 months, in 3 months. So you put more, you did, ha 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 ha. I don't know. No sé ni lo que dije. You don't understand what I'm saying. That's okay. No entiendo también. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, that's crazy mileage right there. That's more than probably most people put on their vehicle in an entire year, for maybe 2 years. That's crazy, crazy mileage. Crazy mileage. Tractor trailer just for work. I mean, obviously that's. I'm assuming that's just work. I can't even wrap my brain around that kind of mileage. I mean, that's insane. Over 25K a month. Wow. Or yeah, 25K a month rather. That's insane. Chat one game. Not a clue what you're talking about, Wesson. Not a clue. Not a clue. 13 people here in the house. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up on the way in. I'm looking at the thumbs up. You got to hit the thumbs up. Well, you don't have to. Rather, I would appreciate if you hit the thumbs up. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. A year ago, the economy got so bad that we decided to get back in the truck. We basically lived in the tractor trailer. We're so wore out, but we're going to the Dominican Republic for vacation. Dominican Republic was great. I've been there twice. I had a blast both times. Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Long drive. Will the port strikes affect trucks? No, AO, XD, not a clue. Atlanta, Georgia to California 3 times a week. Wow, so that's across the country, 3 times a week. A lot of driving. Well, you better enjoy that vacation because you feel like that might be, or not you better, but hopefully you enjoy the vacation because with that type of traveling, you might really want to go on vacation at this point. Dominican Republic was great. I, yeah, had a really great time there. Had a really great time there. I think, um, I think it was not quite as good the second time that I went. I think the first time I went was maybe better, maybe. as far as hospitality. Second time, I think, from what I remember, it was still good, but it wasn't great. When I went to Mexico, I feel like the hospitality was better, but I don't want to. That's a generalization. It could be just the resorts that I was staying at. Please hit the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Roadhog. I appreciate that, man. Nice try, then, right? Yeah, that's a long drive. I don't mind driving. I like driving 6, 8 hours, 10 hours. Anything beyond 10 hours really kind of gets. I don't like it. Urmila Devidesai, if I pronounced that correctly. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much. Thank you for commenting. Yes, we will. Yeah, I had great food in the Dominican Republic. Um, Great food, actually. Some really great Italian food I had there. I would say obviously Hispanic food from what I remember. I don't know if it was typically Hispanic food. They had a mix of stuff, but I had great food. Resort was great. A lot of fun. I am from India. Are you from? I am from the United States. Welcome in from India. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. If I'm not connected to you, Irmala, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, I'll try to connect to you at a later time, perhaps after the live stream. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we got Michigan in the house. We got Alaska in the house. Missouri. That's me. I'll count myself as in the house. India in the house. Mexico was in the house. Not sure if he's here. Did you ever visited India? I have never been to India. I I've been to the Philippines. That's Southeast Asia. Never been to South Asia. Yeah, Ermala. There are some really Ermala. I was gonna say some, but from what I know, Roadhog and Glacier Shark. Those are channels I recommend connecting to. I know them. I've known them for however long now. They're very cool people, very kind people, very supportive people, and they got cool content. So I'll be checking out your channel, assuming you have a content channel, Ermala. Yeah, Roadhog's he's a kind guy. He's a gentleman. Yeah, Shannon Wall. I hope you have a great time in Dominican Republic. Bring lots of singles on you because people are going to want tips, expect tips. They're going to count the money back slowly, waiting for you to be like, it's okay, just keep it. You might see. You might see. But the people were nice. The people were nice. Absolutely beautiful. Weather was amazing. Weather from when I was there, I don't remember what times of year. I think summer and maybe fall another time. I don't remember at all. So I'm not even going to claim. I shouldn't even say I think summer and fall because I don't remember. But there was really no humidity. It was actually amazing. It was constant, beautiful island breeze, sunny. Um, Maybe some rain from what I remember, but if so, it was like sun showers, nothing crazy. No content, brother. 6 subs. Oh, all right, all right, all right. But yeah, it was an amazing experience there. Amazing experience there. It's actually, I won't get into the story, but my best friend, he married my wife's cousin, and I was the best man at his wedding, and my wife was his wife's bridesmaid, and my wife and I met at their engagement party a few months prior to their destination wedding in Dominican Republic. This is one of the times that I went to Dominican Republic, and we met at the engagement party. Just yeah, just had her on my mind, and then a few months later, spent some time together in Dominican Republic, and came back. And less than a year later, we got married, and then my best friend who got married, I was talking about, he was my best man, and my his wife, my wife's cousin, ended up being one of the bridesmaids for my wife's bridal party, whatever that's called. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I'm really can't wait. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a great time. It's going to be nice to just not be on the road, I assume, and also enjoy that weather. Enjoy that weather. I could really go for that type of vacation. I don't like flying anymore, though. If I'm going to do anything, it's probably going to be on a cruise or something like that. It's not a fan of flying anymore. Don't like it. But hey, if you're willing to fly, that's cool. When I went to the Philippines with my wife, um, and she was pregnant with our first son, um, that was a crazy trip. That was like a whole day on a plane. CR, also known as creative redundancy. What's up, CR? Welcome in, man. Welcome in, CR. Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you, man. Yeah, CR, we got Roadhog here. We got Glacier Shark here somewhere. Sewing. All right, man, that's cool. You're like a you're like a multi-talented, knowledgeable guy. Awesome. I like seeing people saying hi to each other in the chat. That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, went to the Philippines. My wife was pregnant with our first son, and while we were traveling there, while we were there, and that was just a long trip. Amazing to be there, but the flight was crazy. It was like a full day on a plane. I mean, a day like 18, 24 hours or whatever it turned out being. I don't know. It was insane. Um, but it was a nice flight. I mean, it was a nice flight, so to speak. Seems that way. Yeah, man. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. CR, always with the wordplay. Always with the wordplay. I respect that. I like that. 9 people in the house. Hit the thumbs up on the way in, everybody. Please help us out. I believe if you hit the thumbs up, that helps the algorithm push this out so people can come hang out. I'm just chilling, just hanging out. I like hanging out with you folks, looking to build these watch hours. I might see 33F this weekend. Oh, 33 degrees? Are you serious? I know you're in Canada from what I remember. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It was like 80 degrees today here, 80 something. So, not for me, but hey, to each their own. I assume Canada has a lot of beautiful places, just like a lot of other places in the world. Most of the world, I think, is beautiful, probably. Just a matter of what people like, what they prefer, what they're willing to put up with, really. Yeah, that wow, that is cold. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. My problem is when it gets too cold, my jaw hurts, man. It just hurts, and I'm just a wimp. I don't handle the cold very well. Meanwhile, I could take hot temperatures and be fine. I could work outside 100 plus degrees and be sweating profusely and just be like fine, like totally fine with it. I'm just weird. I shouldn't say weird. It's just how I am. It's how I prefer. I don't know if it's a genetic and slash or environmental thing and what I'm used to, but I don't mind the heat. I like the heat. Imagination Productions. I didn't even see what they wrote. It's cool here tonight, maybe mid 30s. Wow. Wow. Yeah, well, winters are on the corner. I think it was last year and slash or the year before, we hit like negative 18 to negative 22 degrees. So it got, I mean, that might not compare to like Alaskan temperatures, but that's brutally cold. That's brutally cold. It's the type of thing like I was outside for a short period of time without my asked if you wanted to see something inappropriate. Oh, whatever. Um, that's disgusting if I'm assuming what they might have written or what it might have been about or what it could have been. But thanks for taking care of that, Roadhog. I appreciate it. Doing that moderator stuff. Good looking out. Good looking out. Glacier Shark mentioned the other day that I have to have those mods ready to roll because people just misbehave. Glacier Shark, you were correct, sir. I had my watch hours in that one video I was telling you about. CR high. With the halibut video? With the halibut video when you hog tied the halibut? Is that the one you're talking about? correct about having the mods on standby, ready to go. So, Glacier, are you monetized now, man? Did it? Are you there? Did you apply and do all the stuff? No, it's called goat roping halibut. Oh, goat roping, not hog tie. Long video. Nice. Yeah, hey, that's good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you. I didn't apply. Apply. Make a few bucks here and there, gas money, whatever. I mean, whatever. You do what you want. I'm just recommending. I would absolutely do it. I have the hours though. What's holding you back, man? Glacier Shark, you're a knowledgeable fisherman. Have you ever thought about getting sponsorships, product sponsorships for fishing equipment? I feel like you could probably do that. Different video, the one you've seen. Oh, I gotta check it out. I gotta get a swing by your channel, man. Check it out. I'll try to see what's up. I'm thinking about it. About the product sponsorship or the monetization? The monetization, I would say that's maybe a no-brainer, but not necessarily because some people might not want ads in their videos. Yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat. There's some small channels that I mean, very small channels, making a few $100 a month, 2,000 and less, making a few $100 a month. Which that's not a lot of money, but a lot of working class people. That's like still life changing money for the better. I mean, pay for fuel, pay for small bill or two, whatever, just for doing your thing and doing putting up content. I think you did see it actually. You comment on it probably. They put ads in my videos anyway. Oh, why do they put ads on the videos? Oh, is it because everyone's videos have ads? Is that how it works? I actually don't know that. Huh. I don't know. Maybe they put ads in everyone's videos, but then they only the ones that are monetized they get huh. Maybe they put ads in everyone's videos, but only the ones that are monetized. Maybe those are the only ones that actually that they're actually paying out for. I mean, YouTube's paying out. YouTube's making money regardless. All their ads. I mean, they're putting them up there. It's a matter of probability or whatever. They're making money, and they're putting ads up on people's videos that are not monetized. I mean, using their content creators' content to post those ads. So I mean, whatever. It is a business. It's not a charity. So YouTube's doing what they're doing. Yeah, Glacier Shark. I feel like you should. Server isn't free. What do you mean server isn't free? I think you should get some product sponsorships, man. It could be as simple. I mean, we've gotten some product sponsorships, and that's just took an email or a few emails or however much. Um, any lures you might like. I don't know what stuff fishermen might want, but it could be just as simple as an email like, hey, I like your stuff. Send it over. Just saying, it's an idea. If you haven't thought of it already, if you haven't done it already, I don't know. But you also, besides getting free stuff, which is worth money, you can resell it. Some people do that, whatever. You get to try different stuff out and see what you like. You might find some products that are amazing. Like, not sure what that would be, but just an idea. They're storing a lot of data. What do you mean, sir? I might know what you mean or assume what you mean. if it's about good thoughts, I enjoy making the videos anyway. Well, thanks for thinking they're good thoughts, man. Yeah, I enjoy making the videos. Yeah, always enjoy them. Thanks for thinking they were good thoughts. And yeah, you should, if you like making the videos, man, just keep doing it. Do it no matter what. It can be fun. I like it sometimes. I'm just chatting, just talking about stuff that I would talk about anyway. The ones they are thinking about monetizing, they put camera shawls in. I'm working on October videos. Cool, CR, cool, cool. What do you mean camera shawls in? Oh, commercials. My bad. They put commercials in. The ones you're thinking about monetizing. Oh. I don't remember if mine have ads. I don't remember. I don't know. That's interesting. I still have a lot to learn, clearly. I mean, obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about here. So I definitely have a lot to learn. Yeah, my wife and I, we would think it would be amazing to get monetized, even if it's just a little bit of money, just to at least pay us back for the time we're putting into it. And just whatever. It all helps. I'll take any dollar, any amount of dollars at this point. And yeah, hoping that happens. Just working on those watch hours. It's one of the reasons that I'm doing these live streams is to get those watch hours going, get them going, build them up. Had some home run videos, and I mean, relative to other videos, and I've had some videos that are just like whatever. I've been learning a lot about how the algorithm works over the years. And with my understanding, there seems to still be, it's not completely direct and formulaic in a sense that it's like you come up with a good video, it's going to get traction. It doesn't seem to necessarily work that way. It does happen to have, I don't like using the word luck, but it's just timing and probability. Releasing a video at the right time of day, which I've heard there's people say different things about that. Time of day doesn't matter, it does matter. Whatever. Just when you release the video, if it just happens to get a certain number of people watching it within a certain amount of time, it's going to give that momentum and spike. If you don't, if you kind of reach past that point, you don't get that momentum, then you might have missed your chance. I just checked that video is still playing. Up to 32K views now. It's a one-hit wonder. That's amazing, man. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, it was 10K the other day, I think you said maybe. Maybe it was 10K when you mentioned. I like late afternoon, evening schedule uploads. I don't schedule anything. I just do it when I got it, when I have time. I mean, I should be better with that probably, pick the time and all that, but for me it's like I mean, our highest video was 8.2 thousand long form video. I think that was over 10 minutes, I believe. At least 8 minutes. I want to say 10 minutes or more, maybe 12 or more. We've had some other videos that were 1, 2, 3, 4,000, however, but we don't steadily hit 1,000 plus. We don't. This video, the graph goes up and down, so keep letting it been seen over and over. It's 32 minutes. This video, the graph goes up and down, so they keep letting it be seen over and over. It's 32 minutes. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Hey, well, I mean, do the math. If you got $5 shot, 150, 160 bucks right there. Boom. You could have got, if five, you might have got more for the 32K. I mean, if you were monetized before. I mean, not life-changing money, but that's a minimum of 160, I would say. I mean, you could get less. It could be $3 or whatever. You could be up to $10, whatever the I forget the terminology. I'm not even gonna bother trying to think about it right now. Your CPM? No, that's CPM perhaps. I don't recall. I just upload when I get enough for a video. Yeah, pretty much. I wonder how high it will go. I think it will be more like $3. No, man, you would have nah, you would have made some money on that if you had that, if you were monetized before. Just like preparing is being proactive. Scheduling allows buffer zone of content. What do you mean by buffer zone? Like spacing them out, you mean, perhaps? Oh, Glacier, what do you mean before about they're storing a lot of data? If you don't mind elaborating, I'd like to learn about that. Yeah, I right now life is we're very busy, very very busy people. So I just make things when I feel inspired. I'll keep it totally real because that's what I do. Sometimes I'm just like, hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. I just sometimes just do it when I'm motivated. Sometimes I do it because I'm like, hey, I haven't put up a video for a while. Put something up. I don't try to put out garbage. I try to put something out that is at least educational and slash or entertaining. Like if you can take a break if you like and still have content. Oh, that's an excellent point, CR. That's an excellent point. Very good point. Very good point. Yeah, I get that. I get that. That's a very good point. Very good point. So I mean, yeah, that's a good idea because sometimes I do. It's not that I get burnt out. I get more busy and don't have the time, and then I feel like I'm just gonna try to get something out there. Like right now, I feel like I'm overdue. I am overdue as far as I'm trying to get at least one long form video a week. So I'm gonna probably push myself, probably tomorrow actually, to get a long form video up there. I've got I think lots of great ideas as far as I think they're great ideas as far as content and things I can cover. But I should build up some content. My wife, I think she has, or in the past, she's had like, I don't know if they were short form, long form, both, more than one video saved, and she's just kind of edits them and whatever, posts them whenever. Scheduling helps the creator more than you think. Yeah. Well, when you say scheduling, I'm not talking about, I don't know if you're talking about scheduled posts, like, releasing this at, on Monday at 3 p.m., or if you're talking about scheduling like planning, like, recording a lot of videos in a day or something like that. But yeah, I could definitely get better with that. But it's just time, man. It's just time. Right now it's 2:18 in the morning, and this is when I have time. So I'm just doing. There's times where I've made videos. Many times I've made videos after midnight, just because I was up and awake and whatever. I mean, YouTube is running servers to store all the videos everyone is saving. That must cost a lot. Kind of like Bitcoin mining. I don't understand that. I'm really ignorant to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Don't know much about all. You can change when it goes public, so you can time something like Halloween video or something. Interesting. We need to be a nice service to all the videos everyone is saving. It's cost a lot. Ah, man, I wish I understood what you're saying. Thanks for trying to explain it though, Glacier Shark. I don't understand, man. I appreciate you trying though. Servers to store all the videos everyone is saving. That must cost a lot. I don't know. Well, I assume is YouTube public or private company? Are they publicly traded? I don't recall them ever being. I mean, they're connected to Google, so maybe they're just a branch of Google or a like subsidiary or sister company. I don't know. I'm assuming they're connected to certain government entities, just like Google is, and just like I've heard Amazon is as well. So, well, if you have videos, you need storage space, right? Those cards cost money. So YouTube must have overhead to cover for all the video storage. Gotcha. Yeah, every business is running cost. I don't actually know anything about it. Well, I kind of assumed it was like, and I really don't understand how this works. I just assumed it was like all stored in some cloud somewhere somehow. The YouTube cloud. I don't know. Just on the internet. I don't know. I think Glacier Shark is saying that they must have massive computers somewhere to save all our videos. I don't think it works like that, but I am ignorant when it comes to technology in a lot of ways. I admit it. I don't think it's a tangible computer files or whatever, drives or whatever. I assume that it's just some type of cloud. Um, I don't know. I really don't know. Not a clue. But I mean, they have costs regardless. They have their marketing costs, their whatever business they do as far as securing, procuring businesses to advertise on the platform. They got to pay people. I get all that. I get all that. I just think that just like Facebook, I've heard someone paraphrase something like, "We are the product." In a sense of not we're not things, people are not things, but we are how we are, our information, what we're sharing, what we're writing about, what we're saying. I think the cloud is a computer and someone has to pay to plug it in. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Colin knows garden so much more. That's right, so much more, my man. Um, so what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. I don't even know. Not a clue. Lost it. I'm gonna Google it. BRB. All right, all right. Oh, perhaps on YouTube, their money, stuff like that. Well, they're they got to make money, but they also have expenses naturally. I'm just saying. I think that any of these major corporations. Oh, I was about Facebook. How essentially we're being farmed or mined for our data. That's sold to marketing companies that want to push consumerism and have us buy a bunch of stuff. You do money and cost. Yes, thank you, Roadhog, for the reminder. And then I think after that, I went into like Facebook, how they're just using us for data, and it's all stuff that, not to be negative, but I think they will use against people in the future, the near future. They're already using it against people. There's already people being thrown in jail and stuff in other countries for what they post on Facebook, which is wild. Um, I'm all about freedom of speech, so I'm not a fan of that stuff at all. However, yeah, I think that's where it's going. I'll be chopping and dropping soon, Colin. Autumn time, nice. Yeah, man, chop and drop, drop and drop. So yeah, I think that they're actually just kind of building up cases against people. Oh, you said this back in 2021 or 2021 because this, and now it's like they could use that against people to incriminate people. I'm serious about that. Right? I don't understand how they can do it. I'm serious about that. I think that it's definitely there's some nefarious reasons, and it's not just to connect people. It's to learn about people, learn what they do, what they like, what they spend their money on, where they go, who they're with, and it's about information to have more control of people. And they haven't been using it in that capacity yet. But I strongly believe from whatever I've researched, what I've heard, what I've read, what I've watched, that it's about these platforms are all about just mining data about us. Because in that regard, knowledge is power. The more they know about you, it seems to be as I thought. Plug it in a computer, the more they know about you, the more control they can have. And legal leverage or whatever word or words might apply. Do your research. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Just like if you've researched 23andMe, that company, research their connections, their roots, and what their, I'll say, possible or alleged um, goals are for that company. And I've done that. My wife and I, we've done the 23andMe thing to learn about our ancestry. Um, just do your research. Do your research. I figured they probably already have our DNA or could get it anyway. Um, I think I might have thought about that before we did it. But for me, it was important to just learn about my ancestry, and I think my wife was interested as well. I wanted to know about her ancestry. We did it, but just do your research before you get involved with ancestry.com, 23andMe, and any other companies like that. You hear about phytoplankton fertilizer or buying microbes? No, I have not. Phytoplankton fertilizer. It definitely is. Are you saying that, Roadhog, about the data mining? The operate giant data centers full of huge server computers. Obviously, that's going to be expensive to power and pay for the facilities. YouTube has multiple data centers in different countries and also uses Google infrastructure as well. Roadhog writes, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. The thing is, Roadhog, a lot of people, they just don't want to think about stuff like that because it's uncomfortable. It doesn't make them happy. Doesn't make them feel good. I say face reality, whatever it is, positive, negative, tough, whatever, deal with it. Um, Interesting, Glacier Shark. Thank you for sharing that, man. Yeah, I have no idea. I know that YouTube is like connected to Google, which I believe they're a public company. So I'm assuming if you own Google stock, you technically own YouTube. Because I don't know if YouTube is actually. Maybe I vaguely remember that YouTube does have its own stock. Um, I don't recall. I'm not sure. Curious. Face it, walk through it, and concur. Conquer. That's right, Roadhog. That is right. That's right. My old one of my old emails and maybe a screen name or somewhere wherever it was Veni Vidi Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. I believe Julius Caesar is quoted as saying that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hear different things. We hear different things about YouTube and stuff. I think I've heard different things, but I've heard the future for YouTube is promising. I may have heard a person or people say that it's not. The outlook is negative. Other platforms are outpacing it in growth or whatever. I think YouTube, at least for the next few years, I assume, and maybe more than that, will probably thrive as a company and as a platform for content creators. But I'm not sure. I don't recall what I've heard, but I definitely have heard. I don't recall what I've heard as far as any negative about YouTube's growth and future, but I have heard positive things about YouTube's growth and future. I have heard some negative things about the forecast as far as I think YouTube is connected with Google. Yes, it is. It is connected with Google. I have heard that as far as sponsorships, product sponsorships, two trends happening apparently. One, which I think is a good trend for smaller channels like ours, mine and my wife's channel, is that a lot of companies are looking to sponsor product and slash or money smaller channels because they think that they have a more of a real organic actual whatever word or words apply connection to their audience, to their viewers, as opposed to mega channels who might have 1 million subscribers but the ratio or percentage of viewers is less engagement in their on their videos and the comments and stuff like that. So that's a good thing for small channels. CR like in the word core. The only people saying stuff like that is wanting to be rude or say something that YouTube will not put up with. The only people saying stuff like that is wanting to be Oh, nude or say something that YouTube will not put up with. That's why. Well, I mean, yeah, they should have their certain rules and whatnot. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the future is for YouTube. But I will say there's a trend about this, the helping out smaller channels, and also the trend is that for the larger, this is what I've heard, for the larger channels, that the companies are actually less likely to work with the larger channels now. So that's hurting larger channels, and they're paying less for sponsorships. They used to be more generous, apparently. I don't know, that's a marketing budget kind of thing. TOS. Don't know what that means. Oh, terms of service or something, maybe. So I've heard that, yeah, there's different things going on. I mean, we're a small channel, so it's not like that's affecting us. If anything, it's probably affecting us for the better and making it so that we are better positioned to make some money, get some product sponsorship. Oh, thank you, CR. Get some product sponsorships or more product sponsorships and make things happen. Do I think we're going to get rich overnight? Absolutely not. We've been doing this for 3 years. We're still learning. We're still growing. We still have a lot of improvement that we should be making, that we want to make rather. And but we're doing all right in the sense that we're getting product sponsorships, which is really really nice, and just positioning ourselves up for our brand, which is connected to our family businesses, which we haven't really discussed much or at all, maybe very, very little here on YouTube. Soon, now that we have more traction on YouTube, we're going to be branding more. And we're working with a gentleman who does some marketing, or some people that are doing that do some marketing. They're going to help us out in a way or ways. We're excited to do that. And hopefully, even if YouTube's not a big moneymaker, it will help our family businesses. For example, interior design, consulting, restaurant consulting, stuff like that. Acronyms have CR in it. I want to make things easier for myself and everyone in my life. Hey, that's awesome, man. Yeah, yeah. Good topic. Like whole understanding how YouTube works topic, or the future of YouTube, like where it's going, trends and stuff like that. Which one did you mean, Glacier Shark? Yeah, Roadhog. Like my wife and I, we say stuff like we just want to become rich so we can give it all away, and that's sincere. We're kind of like, we like to be generous, and we probably are more generous than we should be now. I think I could sell some T-shirts here in town. Well, first of all, your name is super catchy. Glacier Shark is a very, very catchy name. I think it's a cool name. It has a nice sound to it. And you've got your skills or knowledge, man. You could, let me, I saw something the other day, and this is going to say a whole bunch of nothing probably. But I saw something the other day about a young guy. It was like 17 years old or something, started making like clothes, hoodies, whatever, this, that. I'm not sure what kind of apparel, but like made millions in a very short amount of time. Then I think he made a connection with like Starter, the company, like made starter jackets or something. You never know. You never know. Still sewing here, but seems to tie me up at times. I give away everything I can. That's awesome, Roadhog. Yeah, I've been in some tough places in life, so I know what it's like to be kind of down and out. I like helping people. Sometimes that's just straight up helping people. Sometimes that's charity. I heard something said so beautifully recently was well, I'll explain first, is like one thing that I do is like when I go to restaurants, or not just restaurants, hospitality, wherever there's an opportunity to tip people, I tend to be very generous. That's a lot of that comes from working in the restaurant industry. I try to freedom by me, go to bed. What's up? You go to bed. You go to bed. I'm still up, man. I'm hopefully going to bed soon. Um, um, so yeah, what was I saying? Oh, so I try to be generous that way. I've heard it explained as, which I thought was really, really awesome, was it's charity with dignity. Given to people, great. Given to people who are working a little more than they deserve or a lot more than they deserve, I think that's just as good or maybe even better sometimes because you're promoting work ethic, you're promoting productivity. So it's sometimes it's not about that. It's just like see a homeless person, give them some pizza, give them a few bucks, whatever. They might buy liquor, they might buy drugs, they might not. Hopefully they don't. Use your judgment. You want to give them a sandwich instead, whatever. But helping people, what are all night owls doing up here? This is awesome. We got CR here. We got Roadhog, Freedom by Me, Glacier Shark. We got a power crew right now. We got a power crew right now. Good advice. I'm putting the phone down, but I will listen for a little. Yeah, that's cool. And listen, listen, listen. Yeah. Um, just in case you're saying that. Uh, you said good advice to me. Thank you, Glacier Shark. I don't know if you're saying that to me or whoever. Putting the phone down. Listen. Thank you for listening, man. Love, mercy. I gave someone who didn't have any money a meat in front of something $8 so he can go get a medication wherever he was going to get. That's nice. Give a hot coffee. A hot brew can do more than you think. Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah. Yeah. I grew up in the ghetto. The only thing I would give a bum is a dirty look. Oh no, no, I'm not like that, man. I'm. It depends on the circumstances. Depends on the circumstances. Some people make more than hardworking people with full time jobs. That is true. Back in New York, there was a guy who had a hustle. Um, Apparently was making some big money, and he like had a Jeep and stuff like that. Whatever. Um, just by chilling, just playing on people's emotions. That I have no respect for. If people happen to be, for whatever reason or reasons, um, in a bad place, even when they don't deserve it, I don't know if those words apply. Somebody's homeless or a drug addict. Well, I don't believe in funding and fueling and enabling their addictions. However, like a blanket, some food, whatever, just let them know that they're loved, people care about them, stuff like that. I think is still good to do. All these people, all these people are completely taking advantage of your goodwill to go out and buy crack. Oh no, I know sometimes, yeah. I mean, I get that, yeah. That's why it's very rare. Um, but there are times when you'll see, for example, like mentally handicapped people who have just kind of fallen through the cracks of society. There are some people who are just mentally handicapped who are just psychologically and slash or psychologically damaged. There's veterans who are homeless who have PTSD that are just really messed up psychologically. Um, if you want to help a bum, hand them a Bible. They can't smoke it. Yeah, no, I get that, man. I get that for sure. Up here in Michigan, there are people making $500 a day panhandling. Yeah, they've done shows on stuff like that, like I don't know, social experiments shows, whatever. They've recorded people making like six figures and stuff doing that type of stuff. It's wild. Yeah, I'm particular about that, but someone that's why I prefer at least sometimes if someone's working like a waiter or waitress, someone's working at a hotel, whatever, tipping generously because they're working, and I'm just blessing them financially for doing something, for providing a service, for being productive. A way to say thank you. If by sometimes you mean 99% of the time, then yes, it's sometimes. Yeah, that has been my experience too, Red Hog. I wouldn't say 99% of the time, man. There's definitely people out there, man, that are like damaged, like seriously damaged. I would rather to do that too, Colin. Everyone in the ghetto has PTSD by the time they're 10. I mean, maybe. Instead of PTSD, they've got PlayStation. A lot of them play a lot of video games and hang out and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I grew up in the ghetto too, man, and I could tell you, I've experienced Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania ghetto and New York ghettos, and I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. There are people that are absolutely just mentally ill, And it's really sad. Absolutely agree that you should tip well for people who actually have jobs. I agree with that 1,000%. Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's just, but then there's a whole discussion about that. I think a lot of people, and I'm saying this as a person who much of my life has made my money from tips as a server, bartender, doing different things. A lot of people in the industries, food and beverage industry, they're spoiled and they're brats and they expect way more than they deserve. So that goes a whole different way too. As far as the homeless people, man, there's people that are just I've seen and been through a lot myself. There's people that have like battered women who are just like temporarily on the street, like their husband just beat them into a bloody pulp and they just ran away and they're trying to make it to. There are rare exceptions. There are man, and it's rare, but things like that do happen. Mentally handicapped people, lots of them on the streets, man. No, brother. I mean, literally everyone in the ghetto has PTSD by the time they're 10. I saw my first man murdered at age 13. Well, that's horrible. Yeah, I saw some crazy stuff as a child too. I saw my mother get stabbed. I actually didn't see it, but I was there. Didn't see. I was there when it happened. I mean, I've been through a lot myself, but yeah, I still believe in helping people, and I believe that even it's just like if I were to be punished for every bad thing I did, it's like God. God gives us grace no matter what if we accept Him. Um, we're also called to give grace. We're not called to accept. We should reject sin. We should not put up with people. We should not put up people's. We should reject sin. We should not put up with people's sin. We should not promote their sin. But sometimes people who are failing, like when I back in the day, I had problems financially years ago, and there was times that people helped me out, and I did not deserve it. I was spending money I wish, but it still had a huge effect on me. And yeah, I didn't deserve it. I've had help when I haven't deserved it before, and it was amazing. And it just touched me. It makes me kind of generous and keep in mind that it's not always earned. Sometimes it's just about being kind. Well, then you should certainly know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. There are shelters for battered women, but they have to be straight. They don't want to be in a shelter or they are on drugs. Sorry, mom okay? She was okay. She ended up leaving me to go to the hospital with the in the same house as the guy who did it, which was its own nightmare. I was wondering if she was even going to come back, kind of situation. Um, she did, but then I sat there and saw him sawing off his shotgun in the kitchen. I think getting ready to kill my mom. So it was some crazy stuff I've seen, but yeah, yeah, battered. I'm talking about battered women like something just happened, recent things. We can let things break us. We can let them make us stronger. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. There's definite damage. I'm assuming there's definitely damage from the things I've seen and experienced and been through and done in life. But I'm definitely stronger in a lot of ways because of it, for sure, for sure. Definitely have more of an appreciation for the good in life than a lot of other people. This is why I say if you want to help them, get them a Bible. Every single answer to every single problem they will ever have in their life is in that book. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Be a Bible and a sandwich, and more than just the Bible, some words of positivity to go with it. It's like if you give them a Bible, they might just throw it out, man. Let's be realistic. They're not. I mean, not everyone's interested. Give them some of your testimony with it. Motivate them. Let them know God loves them. Let them know things like you just said. That would be a great thing to say. The answer to every problem they'll ever have in life is in the Bible. Boom, something like that. That's going to hopefully encourage, because you have a Christian mindset. You're a man of the book. Not everyone's like that. I would have taken care of business. I was a small child. I thought about doing things years later. When I saw the guy years later, he was I think, a crackhead. I don't want to say that as whatever. He's a crackhead. He was a crack addict. Um, Using the term people use, whatever, as a description. He was like a crack addict, I think, and he was like super skinny and weak and just high and messed up, and he was killing himself, and life was already fail. He was already failing at life. So I mean, I didn't have to do anything to the guy. But yeah, I mean, some people, they'll just bury themselves in debt, bad relationships, addiction, whatever. I've just seen people that I love and care about, and I don't make excuses for people either. But I've seen people I love and care about who are good people, addicted to drugs and different things, and they made bad choices. But it's the type of thing where it's like somebody had unprotected sex once, they deserve to get AIDS. I don't believe in that. That's a horrible thing to think. It's like saying if you speed and drive recklessly once, you deserve to crash and die. It's like no, like absolutely not. People, we all sin. We all do stupid things, bad things, horrible things, whatever. Some of us more than others, less than others, as far as frequency, whatever. I mean, sin is sin. It's all bad. And I believe the Bible supports that. There's not any sins that are worse than others, which is maybe that's a theological thing. So I don't try to think that I subscribe to the "there go I, but for the grace of God" mentality. I see a homeless person, that could be me. That could be me if I made one or two worse decisions. It keeps me humble. PTSD is everywhere in the ghetto. There is just no way to not be massively traumatized by the time you start high school if you grow up in the ghetto. Reminds me this time I helped some people pushing shopping carts secure their belongings with cordage. Why not? High road. Oh, pushing with shopping cart. Secure their belongings with cordage. Why not? High road. I mean, helping people is all right as long as we're not helping them sin. Jesus says, all who accept him will be saved, and anyone who throws the Bible in the trash can is rejecting Jesus, and there's a lake of fire waiting for them. It's a personal choice. For sure. I'm saying with that personal choice, instead of just handing them a Bible, there should be some words that come along with that. Otherwise, if it was as simple as that, we would just hand out the Bibles and everyone would be saved, and the world would be a better place because people will be living a Christian life or trying to live a Christian life. A lot of it's verbal. A lot of it's verbal. It's planting seeds, and then the seeds being watered later. Um, so yeah, there's that. A lot of people just aren't aware. They're not raised. A lot of people don't know anything about Jesus. A lot of people were not raised Christian. I wasn't really. I mean, I was raised Catholic, and I was raised to be aware of. I was exposed to the Bible, and I was aware of certain things and understood the basics, the fundamentals of Christianity. But there's a lot of people that don't even have that. They have no exposure. So with that comes a conversation. There's an educational component. That's one of the problems I think that people in a lot of the churches have in America is they expect people to know things they don't teach them. They have no idea. A lot of repeat sermons, the same stuff over and over and over again. They offered their bottles. I was like, no, they offered their bottles. I was like, no, this is what we do here. If you do heroin once and you don't do it again, you're not a junkie. That's a good example of sort of help you should offer people. I mean, I've never done heroin. I'm drank a lot of my life. I don't drink anymore. Did a little bit of other stuff. Nothing. Not gonna get too personal. Meal Rider, Motovlog, welcome in, Meal Rider. Thank you so much for stopping by. Their bottles, I was like, no, this is what we do here. Just helping people out. I learned the Christian way by watching Christians first, then reading. It's a reflection of Jesus through a believer's action that gave me the strongest testimony. It's a reflection of Jesus through a believer's action that gave me the strongest testimony. Christians first, then reading. Yes, Glacier Shark, that's where I'm at. A lot of people are not going to read them, just find Jesus from the Bible. It's the power of testimony. And the Bible supports the power of testimony. Seeing somebody, for example, go through horrible, horrible, tragic life things and still have joy and be together mentally, and then asking them, hey, how do you hold, how do you stay together? How do you keep your brain together with all this happening? And then they share their faith. Well, because they trust in Jesus and they trust in God, and then that's an opportunity. Me, how I stopped drinking. I could share that with people to give them strength. Not everyone's going to be like, oh, Book of Daniel, here we go. I'm a Christian now. I'm not knocking it. And I'm saying some people some people, you give them the Bible, they might just read it, boom, they might be saved. I just think that's probably more rare. Probably more rare. Freedom by me, I didn't throw the Bible in the trash, but when my old house got tore down, I had forgot it in the house. Now it is gone. It wasn't totally my fault. Oh, Roadhog. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, freedom by me. He's a good man right there. He just offered you one, man. That's a good man right there. Hey, Roadhog, freedom by me. I know him well enough to know that he means it. Hit him up. He'll get you a Bible, man. And if he doesn't, because he's busy or whatever, I'll get you a Bible. For sure. I've only had one drink this year. You're better off, man. It's an unhealthy. Different discussion. Ware Vlogs, what's up? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Mega love shout out. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Folks, if you're not connected to Mio Rider 27, she's cool. I've been connected to her for a while. She's really cool, good supporter. Please connect. And Ware Vlogs, she is a solid, ongoing supporter of our channel. Very cool. She's got cool content. I recommend connecting to Ware Vlogs if you folks are not already. She's really cool too. So yeah, I think, and a lot of it's listening to the Holy Spirit. How the Holy Spirit talks to you. Sometimes it's time to talk. Sometimes it's time not to talk. Sometimes it's time to plant the seed. Sometimes the Holy Spirit might tell you, give them a Bible. Let them read it on their own time. Hopefully they'll be saved. Sometimes it's testimony, whatever. As long as we're trying to spread the gospel, brothers and sisters here. Brothers and sisters. I might have been thinking of the guys at the time when I said brothers. Ware Vlog saying hello. Welcome in Wire Vlogs. I'm so happy you made it. Happy you're here. Thank you so much. This is we're just chatting Wire Vlogs. We got some of our heavy hitters. I say that I mean like some of my favorite people here right now. Creative Redundancy, Glacier Shark, Roadhog, Freedom by Me. We got some great people in here right now. Great people in here. And Wire Vlogs, I consider you one of those great people too. Great channels here. We're just chatting. I think we talked about God. I think we talked about weather. I think we talked about YouTube growth and trends. I think we've talked about life struggles, being charitable. We've talked about a variety of different things. Freedom by me, or if you're sitting in a pile of trash in the gutter and a stranger handed you a Bible, that is a pretty in-your-face clue that God is reaching out for you. That's the way I look at it. Well, they might not get that clue, man. Again, they might not even be aware of Christianity. They might not have been exposed to that at all. I might not understand how Jesus saves. Freedom by me, if I have a person who said they were going to get me one, if not, I'll get a hold of Freedom by me or you, Colin. Oh, awesome. All right. Yeah. Hit us up. We're here for you. Let us know. Yeah. Yeah, and there's also certain people are not also in tune with the Holy Spirit, man. They haven't connected. They're not in tune with God reaching out. They don't know. Eyes to see, ears to hear, being in tune. A lot of that comes with being a mature Christian and walking in faith. Not everyone is at that level. We got to meet them where they're at. We got to meet them where they're at. Um, Again, my approach would be different. I wouldn't just hand them the Bible. There would be words with it, or just words and then the Bible at a later time. The Word of God, the Word of God in the Bible is alive. It's worth studying. Absolutely. CR, you have a question? You're raising your hand. Well, yeah. Any church that is not a Bible-based church is not a real church. And for individuals, if they're not reading their Bible, they're not doing it right. We're supposed to be in the Word. For me, it is so when I read the Bible, it's there's so much in it. There's so much wisdom. It's almost overwhelming. I can't read too much at a time because I stop. I take notes, and it's like mind blowing the stuff that comes out to me. Yeah. Raise hands doing the wave. Like, woo, the wave, woo. How to do the wave? Wave. I don't know. I didn't go to many sports events. I'm not really sure how to do the wave. Shepherd's Chapel is a great teacher. I'm not familiar with Shepherd's Chapel. YouTube channel? Shepherd's Chapel? Might check him out. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just feel like with me, I naturally know it's on TV. Oh, okay. I don't watch TV, so I don't know. I naturally just share my faith, and I just in Arkansas, I naturally share my faith and try to spread the gospel and let people know God loves them frequently. I was just telling my wife earlier that where I work, there's some people I work with that were like, one of the guys was like, Colin, you're a really nice guy, and that's refreshing. And I just took it as the opportunity to plant some seeds, and he was with a few young men, these young men's minds and their hearts, and just said like, a lot of it has to do with my faith. I believe in loving people. I believe in trying to be kind, and I believe in trying to be the salt and the light. Life is difficult enough to navigate, and it can be challenging. We're supposed to try to lift one another up and make life easier. I hope that stays with them. I hope that makes them associate positivity with Christianity, love, and seeing a Christian trying to add to the world instead of just make it more of a degenerative cesspool like it is. And that little seed could be a tree one day. That person might have had really negative experiences with Christians, and even though they should not judge or assess Christianity because of how individuals are. People do that wrongly. It's illogical, but they do that. So I think Christians, we have to be ambassadors of the faith. We should act a certain way, carry ourselves a certain way. People should know people are Christians by the way they act, not just the talking, the way they act. I love just relaxing and helping and scraping. The way people act, how they treat other people, that should show people that they're Christians. And I love these topics. Like the point of me bringing it up is I end up talking about my faith. I love talking about the Lord. I love talking about the Bible. I love sharing the gospel. I yes, it should. I love sharing the gospel. I don't want to always get into it on YouTube, even though I do. I don't shy away from it. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. It's just I'm tired mentally. I don't like getting into theological debates. I don't believe this is the best platform. Just like on Facebook, I used to spend a lot of time arguing with people, debating people. Back when I was an atheist, because I was an atheist, an intense atheist for over a decade, I would debate people of faith, and it was useless, and it was evil and bad at the time. And now, if I were to debate, I would be debating on the side of Christianity, promoting Christianity. But it's just not the good way to do it. The best way to have a conversation is face to face, when you can volley an intellectual conversation, let the other person speak, listen, process, and go into detail, not just lightly glance over certain topics. This is not the best place. That's why somebody on the other live stream, the Muslim Glacier Shark, you might have been there. I don't know if you were there. I'm trying to remember. Freedom by Me was there. Um, I didn't want to get into it with this Muslim guy. I was just trying to have a live stream. Like, I don't want to get into like trying to convert this guy and over a live stream. I did say what I thought was what I not what I thought. What I know is the truth. I said the truth. But I didn't want to spend my time doing that and all of that. Maybe I planted a seed in that guy. Probably not. Maybe whatever. If I saw him face to face, I'd like to have him chat with him. How they love one another, you will know they are Christian. That's right. The answer to every question I've ever asked and every question that has yet to be asked is in the Bible. That's right. I never said otherwise. Devil Dog Prepper. Good evening. What's up, Devil Dog Prepper? Welcome in. Welcome in. Roadhog writes, I understand POV. Not sure what you mean by that. Maybe just people's perspectives. Not sure if you mean perspective. I'm not sure what you mean by that as far as how that applies to what I was talking about. If you were, I'm not sure. Meal Rider, thank you so much for staying active in the chat. Thank you, Meal Rider. Thank you, Meal Rider. Mangandang Hapon. Is it Mangandang Hapon? In the Philippines? Devil Dog Prepper. There's another great supporter right there. Great guy, great supporter. Thank you, Devil Dog, for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Points of views. Well, I mean, I'm pretty absolute and firm. I try not to lie. If people are not Christian, they're going to hell. That's it. That's reality. And I'm telling you, that's my, in a cerebral way. I've studied it my whole life. I've lived the foaming at the mouth, diabolical, proverbial devil's advocate, highly contentious atheist. I was that type of person for well over a decade, I think. I found my way to faith, or rather back to faith, and I've walked in faith. All of my understanding of science, which is not mutually exclusive of God, all of my life experiences, all of the logic I could apply to everything I think, hear, see, whatever, points to the Bible is real. God is real. I believe in the Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I love people enough to tell them the truth. Other people are going to lie to you and say, oh, you can believe in this. That's not true. It's not true. They're lying to you. I just don't want to get into this right now. But but I'm going to speak the truth. That is the truth. So people can have point of views, but they could have the wrong point of view. And the wrong point of view could lead people to hell. Hell is real. Heaven is real. It's about 3 a.m. where I am, 3:04 where I am. Just in case that's what you were doing. Atheism is a religion too. It requires massive amount of faith. Sure, I've heard it explained that way, and I might agree with you. I'm just not sure of the actual. I get the point, and I agree with you. I'm just not sure I would call it a religion. I'm just not sure, to be fair, because of the denotation, connotation. Connotation, sure. Denotation, what the word actually means, I'm not sure if I'd actually call it a religion. The lack thereof. However, there is a tremendous amount of, I wouldn't even call it faith, but just blind acceptance. Because I believe faith is different than blind acceptance. Faith is backed with some substance. Yeah. Not to requires massive amount of faith. Yeah. You were both respectful, and you said your point. Oh, as far as with the Muslim gentleman the other day, or are you talking about just saying my point recently, Freedom by me. Glacier shark rice, you're planting winter crops like kale and everything in the garden. No, I'm failing. I'm failing. I'm so far behind. So far behind with planting. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I was saying before, but whatever. All good. Hopefully it's all good. I with the gardening, I'm gonna try to get some garlic planted. I'd like to get some kale going. That's a good idea. We've got our perennials, but I'm not sure how well they're doing. Blackberries seem to be doing well. Raspberries seem to be doing all right. Black raspberries, maybe I haven't checked on them. We got asparagus planted this year. I don't know if they just died out from being way too dry. We had a very dry failure. Here comes winter. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, been too busy. I mean, I actually, a lot of people have excuses. I don't even know if I would have the time. Like, this is a hangout. This is my relaxation time right now, essentially, chilling with you people. And even that is a form of productivity, trying to get those watch hours. Just hasn't been a priority. Started a new job, working on getting my wife home more, maybe full time at home, full time. Sunflower harvest and chop and drop. Yeah, sunflower, that'll give you a lot of biomass. That'll be really good for chop and drop for sure. Sunflowers are just amazing. They have so many benefits. There's ones that I don't even know. It's one on my to-do list is read, watch, not read, watch this video or videos that I looked up about the multiple use of sunflowers. I know some of them, but they're awesome. They're awesome. I have a lot of apple trees, the little one saplings, I guess, most less than 3 feet. Well, I don't know how many years it would take to produce for apple trees. But if you got them at 3 feet, they're probably going to live, I think, as long as they're not going to get trampled or like eaten or something. I assume you probably need a few years for apple trees to produce. We've got we have peach trees, apple trees, pear trees, and I don't even know. I think they just stopped producing. I don't know if they need a heavy pruning or what the deal is. Seeing a blooming sunflower with snow behind it is a sight to see. Yeah, that sounds interesting. um, yeah, I mean, we've had apples produced, but I don't recall seeing them every year. We have like a little orchard area, separate from our food forest area. Um, Planted some native plum trees. They're growing all right. They're a few feet tall, maybe 3 feet or so. I'm hoping they try to. Hopefully they grow. I planted some in the ground and some in containers. They say you need to protect from voles here. Yeah, voles. I learned what they are. We have them on our property. Um, yeah, I think we have a lot of them because I think they're the ones that dig the tunnels or whatever. There's groundhogs, voles, and moles. Maybe I'm mixing up moles and voles. I'm forgetting which ones are which. The ones that burrow underground, they're pests. However, they're apparently very good for soil in general because they like create tunnels for drainage and they let oxygen get into the soil and stuff. I grew them from seed, many different kinds, crab apples, and regular. That's awesome, man. Yeah. I did increase my rain catchment. Very nice. Very nice. I don't even know where to start. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with what we have going on. My goal has been to slow down and to take on less projects and not to take on more and just focus on what we're doing, get caught up, regroup, and then move forward and expand. Oh, talking about the Muslim. Yeah, I mean, I told him he was wrong. He is. That's that. Um, but yeah, I have more respect for some Muslims than, even though they have dark beliefs, which could be tied to Satan, which is a whole different thing, um, than another group or groups, let's put it that way. There's shrews eat bugs and voles eat apple bark. Shrews, I'm not even familiar with. I think maybe I've heard of them. I think deer. Do deer eat bark off of trees? Is it deer that eat the bark off trees? Maybe I've heard that. I know deer can do some damage in gardens. I just don't know if they eat trees. All right, guys, my phone's dying. You all have a good night. Freedom by me out. See you later, man. Thank you so much, boss. Have a good night, man. Sleep well, sleep well. I'm probably going to bounce soon myself. 9 people in the chat. Awesome. Hit the thumbs up, folks. If you haven't hit the thumbs up already, please do that. I would really appreciate it. Freedom by me. Take care, man. I'll be in touch. If you folks not connected to Freedom by me, I do recommend connecting. He's one of our top channel supporters. He's a great guy. Great guy. I heard shrews from my biology teacher. I've heard it, but I don't remember. You know about the Christian who is preaching against Muslims in Australia. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know who you're talking about. And I'm so happy you mentioned, not happy at whatever happened, because I think what you're saying is something horrible. I was following that guy, not following him on his channel. I might have subscribed to his channel. I think he's like an Eastern Orthodox or Syrian Orthodox priest or pastor. I'm not sure what they're called. He got attacked. I saw some video of that guy. Somebody tried to stab him or something. Mari. Yes. I'm happy you mentioned it because I saw something. Again, not happy that happened because I think something horrible happened or somebody tried to do something horrible. But I'm happy you mentioned it because you just reminded me to look that up because I saw something recently. It was a video of like some guy trying to stab him or something, like at the altar or something. He got stabbed in the eye during a live stream. From what I know about that guy, I like that guy's beliefs. Oh no, that's horrible, man. I like that guy's beliefs. I think that guy. One thing I like about that guy is no nonsense. He doesn't bend the truth for people's emotions. He's pretty straight up. From what I've heard, I like what that guy says. They got him back. He's back now. Wow, man. That's just crazy because like I know not him personally, but I know who you're talking about. And it's like he's popular, that guy. And like he's like that's like wow. Well, a lot of those people are inclined to violence, people that follow that religion, we'll call it. They are inclined to violence, and that could be argued that that's part of the host cultures. I would say the religion itself also promotes that, but that's a whole different thing. Nobody's perfect if you look into his past. Well, I know nobody's perfect. I looked up his past actually a little bit. I know he had some disagreements with church members, maybe in the hierarchy, whoever. I'm not sure what it was, what the deal was with this guy. There were some theological differences or something. Now he is famous, and I agree with your take on him, although he is Catholic. He is not Catholic. He is Syrian Orthodox, I believe. Syrian Orthodox. His family, his ancestry he's from Iraq, I believe. And maybe he lived in Syria at a point, but ethnically he's Syrian, I believe. I'm pretty sure he's not Catholic. Yeah, I'll look up more about that guy, but I don't even know if I probably don't want to watch the video of the guy getting stabbed in the eye. I'm a curious person. I don't like watching horrible things, but I like to watch things just to see what really happened. I don't know if I'd want to watch that or not. He was kicked out of the Catholic Church. They made up his own church. Interesting. That's not what I read about him, but I'm not saying that's not true. I'm just saying what I read about him, that was not what happened. I heard he was connected to an existing church, and then there was a split, like split of some sort, and then he was allowed to come back temporarily, or they were going to allow him to come back, and then they did not, or something happened. He's Catholic, but he doesn't toe the line. Yeah, I have to research the guy. I don't know enough. I don't remember what I did read. I did read up on the guy because I was interested in what his religion was, if he was Eastern Orthodox or whatever. But not sure. But from what I've heard, we're judging by the fruits of influence that he's had, and judging from what he says, or going from what he says and going from the influence he's had. I don't recall ever hearing him say anything I disagreed with. I think I disagreed with a lot of things he said. I think he's very passionate and calls out evil very directly, and I like it a lot. I'll check him out though. I'll see what his deal is. His one thing I'll tell you, I thought of this before, is being that happened to him, he's probably going to become more popular now. He's probably going to become more popular now. He's always praising the Mother Mary and has the big staff, whatever it is. Oh, I don't like that. Do not like that. What's this guy's name? The only person that I know that got kicked out of the Catholic Church was Martin Luther. I'm assuming there's might have been plenty of people kicked out of the Catholic Church. Martin Luther, I'm not sure if he got kicked out of the Catholic Church or if he just tried to reform. Mari. I think Mari. Might be Mari. I don't know. Mari. I like him anyway. Yeah, I mean, there's some theological differences. We're not supposed to pray to dead people. I think that's clear in the Bible. And only pray to God the Father. We're supposed to pray in the Spirit, in the Holy Spirit, with the Holy Spirit, or in the Spirit, however you want to say it, to the Father, in the name of Jesus, through the authority of Jesus. That's straight biblical. Hmm. I have to research that guy. Check him out. But I want to say I strong. I don't want to say guarantee. Martin Luther got exiled. He then started the Lutheran Church. Lutheran. I didn't know he got exiled. I know he posted 99 Thesis on one of the major church doors or something like that, or 99 Thesis or 99 something protests or whatever. And if you do your research, I'm not going to get into it. Apparently, he and others were aware of I think he and or others, his contemporaries, were aware of what the Talmud says about Christians and about God and Jesus, and it says stuff about Mary too. And we should not worship Mary. We should not pray to Mary, but respecting her as a person, sure, we should. But the Talmud says horrible things about Christians and God and Jesus, and that's a very important book. Not it's a horrible book, but it's a book that a certain group of people follow. That's all I will say about that. Hit the thumbs up, everyone, please, and thank you. Thank you, Roadhog, for saying that. You subscribe to this channel. I think I'm probably subscribed to this channel too. I'm just not sure if I'm subscribed to this channel from mine and my wife's content channel or from my personal channel. I don't know. I'm gonna look into this whole thing, and I hope the guy's healed, and he's doing a lot for spreading the gospel and preaching it, speaking out, preaching about a lot of satanic, dark, horrible stuff in the world. So I mean, I support him. I don't support everything. If he's saying stuff about Mary or whatever, I don't support that, but I support comments randomly. I support what I've heard him say. That's all I know. All right, folks. We had 100 minutes. It's 3:20 in the morning here. I'm going to call it a night. So I'm going to head out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Look forward for more chats. I'll be around just hanging out, chatting, getting these live streams going, working on these watch hours. I'll try to stop by and visit all of your houses, your YouTube houses, your channels soon. Show support and watch, comment, and all that stuff that I try to do. Devil Dog Prepper, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay prepped. Hey, you too. Be well, Devil Dog Prepper. I hope you're healing well. Hope you're feeling good. How you feeling, Devil Dog Prepper, before I go? You feeling all right? You healing well? CR, my last comment here. Thank you. CR, take care, man. Always a pleasure. Glacier Shark, thank you, man. Always a pleasure. Nice chatting with you. Always enjoy that. Roadhog, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Roadhog. You take care. You be safe. God bless you, Roadhog. I'm doing okay day by day. All right, man. Hey, that's it. Stay in it. Pray. Pray for healing. You take care. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Good morning, rather. Good night wherever you are in the world. Philippines, afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever it is. Be well, everybody. Take care.